Hello, welcome to another Saturday News Review on Ain't Lagos Channel 10. I am Uluwa Bukola Akwede. First on our bulletin tonight, as part of efforts to reorganize and ensure smooth running of the legislative processes, the newly elected first female Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mojisola Lasbat Miranda, has appointed principal officers to coordinate activities of the Assembly. Musa Toliat has the details.
Plenary for the first female Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, and the business of the day was not new to her. The need to have a sustainable structure to move the Assembly forward necessitated the appointment of new principal officers.
I hereby announce that Honorable Temitope Adewale Adedeji, as the new majority leader of the Church Assembly, Honorable Sonny Daniel Okolawon, member representing Oshope, to also take the chair as the deputy whip. Honorable David Setonji should also take the chair as the chief whip of the 10th Assembly. Honorable Richard Adedamola Kasunu to take the chair as the deputy majority leader. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Speaker Mojisola Miranda thereafter constituted a 6-man selection committee that will ensure new standing committees are established with relevant appointments to oversee their activities. The selection committee is headed by the Speaker, while Deputy Speaker Fatai Mojid, Majority Leader Temitope Adewale, Chief Whip David Setonji, Bola Oyesha of Etiosa Constituency 2, and Lawal Musbau of Apapa Constituency 2 will serve as members. The acting clerk, Abubakar Taiwo, is to serve as secretary of the committee. The plenary provided a platform for the Speaker to reaffirm commitments to good working relationship with other arms of government to deliver good governance in the state.
As we begin this new chapter, let us be reminded that we are not just lawmakers, but also leaders. We must lead by example, demonstrating the values of integrity, transparency, and accountability that we expect from others. As Speaker, I commit to prioritizing the needs of our constituents through you.
The demise of Pa Sonia Joseph, a member of the Governor's Advisory Council, was raised under matters of urgent public importance.
We are working to ensure that we give him burial. Today, we are celebrating his death because he has done well in the history of Badagry and Lagos State as a whole.
Pa Sonia Joseph
was an accomplished career civil servant and an accomplished politician.
In addition to the prayer of our chief whip, maybe Madam Speaker can also send the delegation of this house to pay condolence visits to the family.
A 1-minute silence was observed in honor of the late elder statesman and APC chieftain in Badagry division of the state. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTU News.
Meanwhile, the National Assembly wants the Presidential Gas Initiative to do more on the adaptability test on the CNG, having been embraced as an alternative in road transport, just as the Works Minister urges improved funding for road infrastructure to enhance economic activities across Nigeria. National Assembly correspondent Lami Ali reports on budget defense engagement of ministers of petroleum resources, works and health and others with relevant committees on the 2025 proposals. The report.
Iman Suleiman stated that success recorded through empowerment for women and persons living with disability will be consolidated in 2025.
Full budgetary amounts were released for overhead costs and personnel costs and have been fully utilized. Only 18% of the 2024 capital budget has so far been released and implemented. We don't have a lot of things that women and children benefit from. I would like to see a robust budget. When we speak about Ministry of Women Affairs, that ministry must be seen to actually impact on Nigerian women.
The Joint Committee on Diaspora and Non-Governmental Affairs lifted the spirit of management of NIDCAM when it pledged to upscale the Commission's budget size.
We call on Mr. President to pay particular attention to the diaspora community. Some of them are itching to come here and become part of the political process. They want to vote.
Remittances alone in the last 5 years has been over $90 billion. This December, of course, you all know, almost less than $60 billion.
The opinion was unanimous between the National Assembly and ADA and NEPAD that more resources should be channeled to the agency for enhanced performance.
ADA is the National Administration for African Union Development. Now is aligning Nigeria's development priorities with the broader objectives of Agenda 2063. As part of this progress, the two committees will always be happy to go the extra mile in assisting others in the and we are confident of others in assisting us in this regard by providing all the documents and information that will make our duty seamless and effortless.
Elsewhere, the Joint Committee on Agricultural Production seeks adequate funding for research institutes to achieve food security.
In the strong prices of food and agro-produce are very common, and both the availability of the food are no longer within the reach of rural Nigerians.
The North-East Development Commission, during the budget defense appearance before the Joint Committee, says funds are being judiciously utilized to bridge development gap in the region.
Last year, we have a total appropriation of 126.936.
A tanker load of premium motor spirit was said to have exploded this Saturday at about midday around Diko Junction and Abuja-Kaduna Expressway, claiming several lives. The petrol tanker said to have exploded after a minor accident, and some residents of the area went to scoop its content. Skulls were reportedly burnt to death, while several others sustained various degrees of burnt. Reacting to the sad incident, the Niger State Governor Mohammed Umaru Bago, in a statement by its chief press secretary, described the explosion as worrisome, heartbreaking, and unfortunate. He specifically sympathized with the families of the victims of the explosion and prayed that Allah repose the souls of the departed and heal the injured. Bago, however, cautioned the people to always be responsible and give priority to their safety. The governor has directed all relevant ministries, departments, and agencies to do what is necessary while urging the security agents to ensure security in the area. Now we move to the news review in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu expresses his appreciation to the Nigeria Governors Forum following their unanimous endorsement of the 4 tax reform bills currently under consideration by the National Assembly. President Tinubu lauds the governors of their bold leadership and commitment to fostering unity among leaders nationwide, transcending regional, ethnic, and political barriers to advance Nigerian development. He urges the National Assembly to expedite the legislative processes for these crucial bills so that the country can swiftly reap the benefits of the reforms. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has received the new Permanent Secretary State House, Temitope, at the office in the villa. The meeting, which was held behind closed doors, is to enable the new Permanent Secretary familiarize himself with the intervention programs of the First Lady towards supporting their smooth delivery for the benefit of women, youth, and vulnerable groups in the country. Speaking after the closed-doors meeting, the Permanent Secretary expresses his readiness to establish needed frameworks to support both the President and the First Lady in their renewed hope agenda.
Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Even there in agriculture, she has projects that she's doing all over the country, where we have been instrumental in supporting that as well. So even in agri, and she has projects all over the place. So now in State House is for me to facilitate, her movement and movement of our team in achieving all these projects to ensure that there's efficient delivery of services.
Channel 10. Now let's take a quick break. After the short timeout, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
Chief, you are welcome. Oh, these people said, oh, thank God, the light is back. Oh, again, why are you still living in the past? Have you not heard of solar? Chief, forget all these fake products in the market. Don't get mad. Get Bifrost and Suntrust American solar battery and panel. It is the original Indian product in the market. Approved by Sun, Bifrost and Suntrust America. Tubular battery. They have super inverter, Suntrust MPPT controller, and street light for touch, offices, factories, mosques, hospitals, even industries. Visit Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited, head office, Easy Blessed Plaza, F10 and 11, Alaba Arago Junction, Alaba International Market. Ring them on 08036 830-557, 08039-644-115. Bifrost and Suntrust America. Solution to steady life.
Guys, what we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuit ever on the playground. Are you guys ready? The search starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Soda biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Have a bite today.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're watching 8 Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. During the week, Lagos lawmakers impeached the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, over allegations of financial misappropriation and lack of transparency in the management of the Assembly. The motion for impeachment was moved under the matter of urgent public importance at an emergency plenary in Lagos. Musa Toliet has the details.
Plenary was far from the regular because it was conducted in the chamber without power supply. Having acknowledged a letter from emergency sitting, Honorable Femi Said, representing Kosafe Constituency 2, moved the motion for the impeachment of the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, under matters of urgent public importance.
I hereby move that the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, be removed as Speaker of this House Assembly for the following reason. 1. Gross misconduct and poor leadership, including perpetual lateness to legislative sessions and meetings. 2. High-handedness and lack of regard for honorable members at all times, intimidation and suppression of members, including inciting members against one another. 3. Financial impropriety, misappropriation of funds and lack of transparency in its management of the House of Assembly funds. 4. Gross abuse of office and privileges as the Speaker of the House of Assembly via authoritarian and undemocratic leadership style. 5. The erosion of trust among honorable members due to unethical practices and inability to carry the majority of members' assembly along in decision making.
Thereafter, the clerk declared the office of the Speaker vacant. Then it was time for nomination for the office of the Speaker.
I, Bola Shah, representing Executive 2, hereby propose Right Honorable Mojisola Merinda, Deputy Miranda, to take the chair of this House as Speaker of the House of Assembly.
32 out of the 40 members of the Assembly ratified the nomination of Mojisola Lasbat Miranda as the new and first female Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. while Honorable Majid Fatah became the Deputy Speaker.
I will strive to preserve the fundamental and objective and directive principles
of state policy
contained
in the Constitution of the Federal Republic
of Nigeria. And so help me God.
Legislators briefed the journalists after the plenary.
All the principal position has been dissolved, and all the standing committee has been dissolved. So the House, as you can see, we have resolved to work together and ensure that we move the Parliament to the next level. We cannot open our eyes and allow this Parliament to dwindle. We hold the constituents a duty, and we hold Lagos State a duty of ensuring that the sanctity of the House and the integrity of this House is restored.
The House of Assembly also suspended the clerk of the Assembly, Olalekan Onofeko, and he has been replaced with Abubakar Taiwo Otun as the acting clerk of the House of Assembly. In Lagos, Musa Toliat.
After then, the new Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mojisola Miranda, has begun consultative moves to enable her effectively perform her duties as the head of the State Assembly. Her first stop was the private meeting with the Governor's Advisory Council, where she sought their support and cooperation to succeed.
We have come here this afternoon to meet our leaders, the leaders of the party, to brief them about what happened at the House of Assembly yesterday, to seek their blessing, and which we have gotten.
No, the 44-year-old Mojisola Miranda, who represents Apapa 1 constituency, made the history as the first female Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. She was sworn in following the impeachment of Mudashiru Obasa on allegations of misconduct and abuse of office, amongst other accusations. After several months of failed attempts to get on negotiation table with the state government for enhanced conditions for service, workers in Lagos State Broadcasting Corporation have shut down operations in Lagos State media. This was done in collaboration with the leadership of Nigeria Labour Congress and Radio, Television, Theatre and Arts Workers Union, Watawu, in Lagos. Juliet has the details.
The letter of employment reads that by worker of Lagos State for the new minimum wage.
Prior to the total shutdown of operations, workers of the Lagos State Broadcasting Corporation engaged in peaceful protest with placards bearing various inscriptions to drive home the point on the need for enhanced welfare package. Stop on the demands of workers in Lagos Television, Radio Lagos, Eco FM, and Traffic Radio is the inclusion in the state's Oracle database, a payment system used by the Lagos State government that guarantees payment of minimum wage.
This is an injustice to this set of people, of workers. Their management has been given a mandate to pay them the minimum wage as been announced by the Lagos State government. They are Lagos workers, 85,000 naira. But since the government has commenced the implementation of the 85,000 in November, they have never collected that the minimum wage. And not only that, the arrears of the 3 months, they are not. So many of the benefits released by the state government are unable to pay it. So we are calling on the government to magnanimously and graciously migrate them to Africa. This will guarantee a uniform payment and sustainable payment of this life.
Complete shutdown of operations was next, and the leadership of NLC and affiliate trade unions proceeded to operational areas of LTV, Radio Lagos, Eco FM, and Traffic Radio.
Just come on right now.
Having achieved total shutdown, the process assumes a countdown dimension which makes dancing to the festival. The running strike is expected to last for 3 days. In Lagos, Mr. Toliad.
Still on the stories that made headlines during the week, the Lagos state government says more than 20 million residents and 3 million children were vaccinated in its 2024 integrated immunization campaign. Supervisory Permanent Secretary, Lagos Primary Health Care Board, Dr. Abimbola Bowale, who made it known at a media briefing in Lagos, also announced the implementation of the polio outbreak response across the state. Joy Ken Abafoya reports.
The Integrated Supplemental Immunization Activities Campaign, a public health intervention, was initiated by the Lagos State Government in October 2024 to address gaps in immunization coverage and curb the spread of vaccine-preventable diseases in Lagos. The Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Primary Health Care Board, says more than 20 million residents got the free yellow fever vaccination, 3.9 million children received measles vaccination, while over 160,000 girls received the human papillomavirus vaccine.
This success story wouldn't have been possible without the tireless efforts of our frontline workers who have braved challenging circumstances to reach remote and underserved areas. We're also grateful for the support of our partners who have provided critical resources and expertise to bolster our response. We must continue to strengthen our systems, improve vaccine access and uptake, and address the roots of causes of vaccine hesitancy.
The 2024 Integrated SIA campaign exemplifies the power of partnership, innovation in advancing public health goals. Its success underscores the importance of sustained political commitment, community engagement, and data-driven approaches in addressing the persistent challenges of vaccine-preventable diseases. So this success is a significant milestone in our ongoing effort to protect the health and well-being of Lagosians.
On the polio outbreak response, Dr. Bowale says the initiative will commence in the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas between the 18th to the 22nd of January 2025. He says the aim is to prevent a setback and maintain the country's free wild polio virus certification achieved in August 2020. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapoya, NTN News.
Away from politics, an 86-year-old Mr. Innocent was reported missing. According to police reports, Mr. Okafor left his home at 32 Akinshoji Street, Fadei, Lagos, on the 20th December 2024. Mr. Okafor is a native of Olu local government in Imo State. He is about 5.7 feet tall. He speaks English and Igbo language. He was last seen in Oyibo Market, where he sells stockfish. All efforts to trace his whereabouts has proved abortive. Anyone with useful information about his whereabouts should contact his daughter, Amarachuku Okafor, on 081-3831-5769, his wife, Teresa Okafor, on 081-6175-7171, or the nearest police station. And that concludes the news tonight. Thanks for staying with us. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. A very good evening to you.